Next person can start.
Okay, ma'am. Is my screen visible to all?
Yes, Twinkle.
And voice is also come, I think. Now
Yes.
I am starting my presentation, recurrence relation with constant coefficient. Now we will recall some simple things, just like a linear recurrence relation with constant coefficient is a recurrence relation of the form of an is equal to c1 an minus 1 plus c2 an minus 2 plus up to ck an minus k plus f of n. Here f of n is a number which depend on a function which decide it is non-homogeneous or homogeneous. Here C1, C2 up to Ck are the real number and Ck is not equal to 0. If f of n is equal to 0, then it will be called linear homogeneous recurrence relation. And if f of n is not equal to 0, then it is called linear non-homogeneous recurrence relation. Now I have to present for linear homogeneous recurrence relation. So we will see how to solve for linear homogeneous recurrence relation. Now its general form is an is equal to c1 an minus 1 plus c2 an minus 2 plus up to plus ck an minus k. To look for the solution of this general form, we can let an is equal to r of n. Rn is constant here. If and only if Rn is equal to C1 Rn minus 1 plus C2 Rn minus 2 plus up to Ck Rn minus k. Now I will divide this equation by Rn minus k. Then we will get Rk minus C1 Rk minus 1 minus C2 Rk minus 2 minus up to minus Ck minus 1 R minus Ck is equal to 0. This equation is known as a characteristic equation, and the values of R in this equation are known as a characteristic roots for recurrence relation. The equation which is written in the form of Rn is known as characteristic equation. Now we will see how to find its solution. We can suppose here as theorem number first is state that if we conclude two distinct roots r1 and r2, what will be result? Now let's begin from statement I am reading. Let c1 and c2 be real numbers. Suppose r1 minus c1 r minus c2 is equal to 0 has two distinct roots r1 and r2. Then the sequence an is a solution of recurrence relation. An is equal to c1 an minus 1 c2 an minus 2 if and only if an is equal to alpha 1 r1n plus alpha 2 r2n. For here n is equal to 0 1 2 where alpha 1 and alpha 2 are constant. Now let's begin. We will prove this. We can prove this equation in two ways. Just we can suppose that first we will take if r1 and r2 are roots of this characteristic equation and alpha 1 and alpha 2 are constant, then the sequence an with an is equal to alpha 1 r1n plus alpha 2 r2n is the solution of the given recurrence relation. And we can also prove just like if the sequence an is a solution, then an is equal to alpha 1 r1n plus alpha 2 r2 and for some constant alpha 1 and alpha 2. Now we will show that if an is equal to alpha 1 r1n plus alpha 2 r2n, then the sequence an is the solution of the given recurrence relation. Given that R1 and R2 are distinct roots of R2 minus C1R minus C2 is equal to 0. It is given in the question. I am representing this as equation number first. From this equation number first, we can write R1 square is equal to C1R1 plus C2. I have represented this as A1. Sorry, A. Similarly, we can also write R2 square is equal to C1 R2 plus C2. I denoted it as B. From these above equations, we will see that if we put the values of this, now we will put their n minus 1 in the place of n in this equation, then we will get the value of a n minus 1 and we will put the value in this equation. In this reconciliation, I will put here C1 a n minus 1 plus C2 n minus 2 is equal to C1 alpha 1 R1 alpha 1 R1 n minus 1 plus alpha 2 R2 n minus 1 plus C2 alpha 1 R1 n minus 2 plus alpha 2 R2 n minus 1. On taking common, we will get alpha 1 R1 n minus 2 R1 square plus alpha 2 R2 n minus 2 R2 square. On solving these powers, finally I will get alpha 1 R1 n plus alpha 2 R2 n, and this is the value of an. So we have proved that C1 an minus 1 plus C2 n minus 2 is equal to an. Now we will prove its conversely, in which we will take here I have proved that the sequence an with recurrence relation an is equal to alpha 1 R1 n plus alpha 2 R2 n is the solution of the given recurrence relation. Its conversely, we will show every solution an of recurrence relation an is equal to C1 an minus 1 plus C2 n minus 1 has an is equal to alpha 1 R1 n plus alpha 2 R2 n for every an is equal to 0, 1, 2. To solve this, we can suppose that an is the solution of recurrence relation and its initial conditions will be a0 is equal to c0 and a1 is equal to c1. Now, the sequence an with an is equal to alpha 1 r1n plus alpha 2 r2n satisfy this initial condition, then we will get a0 is equal to c0 is equal to alpha 1 plus alpha 2. If we will put a 0 in the place of n in this equation, we will get only alpha 1 plus alpha 2. Similarly, an is equal to c1 is equal to alpha 1 r1 plus alpha 2 r2. In this equation, we will put 1 in the place of n, then we will get alpha 1 r1 plus alpha 2 r2. I have represented these both equations as C and D. On solving this equation, we can use any method to find the values of alpha 1 and alpha 2. I have used here substitution method, but due to time deficiency, I have written direct values of alpha 1 and alpha 2. Alpha 1 is equal to C1 minus C0 R2 upon R1 minus R2, and alpha 2 is equal to C0 R1 minus C1 upon R1 minus R2, where the values of R1 and R2 are depends on the fact that R1 is not equal to 0. Here we already taken as in the theorem that if R1 is equal to R2, then theorem will be wrong, because we have taken only that there are two distinct roots, so it cannot be R1 is equal to R2. Here with these two values of alpha 1 and alpha 2, the sequence an with alpha 1 R1n plus alpha 2 R2 satisfy the two initial conditions. Here we will finally conclude that an and alpha 1 R1n plus alpha 2 R2n are both the solution of the recurrence relation an is equal to C1 an minus 1 plus C2 an minus 2, and both satisfy the initial conditions. Now the theorem is proof. The solution of this linear homogeneous recurrence relation with the constant finally form the an is equal to alpha 1 R1n plus alpha 2 R2n, where alpha 1 and alpha 2 are constant. I will solve here an example to prove this theorem. Here is the example. What is the solution of recurrence relation an is equal to an minus 1 plus 2a n minus 2 with the initial condition a0 is equal to 2, a1 is equal to 7. we can write characteristic equation for this recurrence relation as characteristic equation for this recurrence relation is r square minus r minus 2 is equal to 0. On solving this, we will get r minus 2 plus r minus 2 is equal to 0. On taking common, I will get r minus 2, r plus 1 is equal to 0, and roots will come out, r is equal to 2 and r minus 2. We can write r1 is equal to 2 and r2 is equal to minus 1. These are the solution of a characteristic equation, so we will known as these roots as characteristic roots. Now the sequence an is the solution to this recurrence relation if and only if an is equal to alpha 1 2n plus alpha 2 minus 1, and we have put the value of r in this equation. Here alpha 1 and alpha 2 are the constant, and with initial condition which are given a0 is equal to 2. If we put 0 in this equation in the place of n, we will get alpha 1 plus alpha 2, and a1 is equal to 7 is equal to, similarly we will get a1 is equal to alpha 1 into 2 plus alpha 2 minus 1. I have represented this equation as a and b. On solving this equation, we will get values of alpha 1 and alpha 2. I have used here substitution method as alpha 1 is equal to 2 minus alpha 2 from equation number A, and put the value of this alpha 1 in equation number B. We will get the value of alpha 2 as alpha 2 is equal to minus 1, and put the value of a minus 1 alpha 2 is equal to minus 1 in this equation. We will get alpha 1 is equal to 3. Or now finally we will put the value of alpha 1 and alpha 2 in this equation, so we will get final answer, and I have put here an is equal to 3 into 2n plus minus 1 minus 1n. It is the final answer. Here we conclude that about degree 2, if there are distinct roots, if what happen, we will say if there are two similar roots. Now I will read statement theorem number 2. If anyone have any problem in theorem number first, please ask. Should I continue?
Yes.
Theorem number 2, I am going to read statement. Let C1 and C2 are the real number which C2 is not equal to 0. Suppose that R square minus C1R minus C2 is equal to 0 has only one root R0. A sequence an is the solution of this recurrence relation an is equal to C1 an minus 1 plus C2 an minus 2. If and only if an is equal to R0 n and R2 R0 and n, for n is equal to 0, 1, 2, where alpha 1 and alpha 2 are constant. I have not proved this and not present any example because it has same example just I have given above, but we have only written as I have back. Similarly, in this theorem number 2, we will get as I have got there R2, R is equal to R2 and R is equal to minus 1. If we will get R is equal to 2 and R is equal to 2 similar roots, then I will write here R1 is equal to 2n plus R2 is equal to 2n n. Then we will solve as the similar manner. We have seen two ways to solve this as if there are two different or two similar, what will we can conclude. Now we will say if there are many distinct roots greater than degree 2, what will our statement. I am going to read the statement. Theorem number 3, let C1, C2 up to Ck be real numbers. Suppose that characteristic equation for this are Rk minus C1 Rk minus 1 minus up to minus Ck is equal to 0 has k distinct roots R1, R2 up to Rk. Then a sequence an is the solution of recurrence relation an is equal to C1 an minus 1 plus C2 an minus 1 plus up to Ck n minus 1. If and only if an is equal to alpha 1 R1 plus alpha 2 R2n plus up to plus alpha k Rkn. For here n is equal to 0, 1, 2 and where alpha 1, alpha 2 up to alpha k are constant. we will solve this equation just similar as theorem number first, and its solution, its example will be solved as theorem number first, because there are only 2 degree and we have there so many degrees. It will be not any change, it will be solved as theorem number first example. So I am giving continue further. If anyone have any doubt in theorem number 2 and 3, please ask. If anyone want any example for this theorem, I can upload in group. Due to time deficiency, I have not present here. If anyone want, I can upload in the group. Should I continue? Hello?
You have more to say? What else you have to say?
Ma'am, I am going to theorem number 4.
Okay. Go ahead.
Theorem number 4, I will here we have seen if there are distinct roots. Now we will see if there are multiple roots and similar roots. What will we say? Let C1, C2, Ck be real number. Suppose that characteristic equation Rk minus C1 R k minus 1 minus C up to minus Ck is equal to 0 has t distinct roots R1, R2, R up to RT with multiplicity M1, M2 up to MT respectively, so that Mi is greater than equal to 1 for here I is equal to 1, 2 up to T, and M1, M2, M1 plus M2 plus up to plus MT is equal to K. Then a sequence An is the solution of recurrence relation. An is equal to C1 An minus 1 plus C2 An minus 2 plus up to plus Ck An minus K. If and only if An is equal to alpha 1 0 plus alpha 1 1 n plus up to plus 1 m1 minus 1 n m1 minus 1 r1 n plus alpha 2 0 plus alpha 2 1 n plus up to alpha 1 m2 minus 1. Sorry, it will be 2 alpha 2 m2 minus 1 n m2 minus 1 r2 n plus up to alpha t0 plus alpha t1 n plus up to alpha t mt minus 1 n mt minus 1 rtn. For here n is equal to 0 1 2 where alpha ij are constants. For here 1 is less than equal to I less than equal to t and 0 is less than equal to I j less than equal to mi minus 1. In this equation, if we will get multiple similar values of r, then we will use this equation. Let us see an example. Find the solution of recurrence relation an is equal to minus 1 an minus 1 minus 3 an minus 2 minus a n minus 3 with the initial conditions an is equal to 1, a0 is equal to 1, a1 is equal to minus 2 and a2 is equal to minus 1. The characteristic equation for this recurrence relation is r cube plus 3r square plus 3r plus 1 is equal to 0. This is exactly we can see that it is look like as r1 plus r plus 1 whole cube. We will get the roots, characteristic roots as r is equal to minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. The solution of this recurrence relation we can write in the form an is equal to alpha 1 0 minus 1 n plus alpha 1 1 n minus 1 n plus alpha 1 2 n square minus 1 n. Here we have got only a similar roots, so we will write in single form. If we will get r is equal to minus 1 and minus 2, we will write in the form of an is equal to alpha 1 0 minus 1 n plus alpha 1 1 n minus 1 n and plus alpha 2 0 minus 1 n plus alpha 2 1 n minus 2n. Now here we have only a single value in multiple ways. So with the help of initial condition, we can find the value of alpha 1 0, alpha 1 1 and alpha 1 2. Now I have written here a0 is equal to alpha 1 0 On putting the value of n is equal to 0, we will get alpha 1 0, and is equal to 1, it is given in the question. Similarly, an is equal to minus alpha 1 0 minus alpha 1 1 minus alpha 1 2 is equal to minus 2. Similarly, a2 is equal to alpha 1 0 plus 2 alpha 1 1 plus minus 4 alpha 1 2 is equal to minus 1. I have represented this equation as ABC. From this equation, with any method which you find suitable, you can find the value of alpha 1 0, alpha 1 1 and alpha 1 2. I have used their substitution method. We have already alpha 1 0 value as 1. I will put in equation number B. We will get this, and from this we will get relation between alpha 1 1 and alpha 1 2. On putting this relation in equation number C, we will get the value of alpha 1 2 is equal to minus 2 and alpha 1 0 is equal to 1 already we have. On putting the value of alpha 1 2 in this equation, we will get alpha 1 1 is equal to 3. Now put the values of alpha 1 0 1 1 and alpha 1 2 in this equation. We will get an is equal to 1 plus 3n minus 2n square. We have taken common minus 1 power n. It is the final answer. If anyone have any doubt, they can ask. If anyone want any other example for this theorem, I can upload in group. I am stopping here my presentation. Anyone have any doubt, please ask.